Sir, why Philippines has the highest energy cost in the entire Asia?
Well, the Philippines has the highest energy cost in Asia, not because we are any different in terms of production cost. In fact, we should be lower because we are one of the, in fact, Asia's biggest geothermal energy producer, and number 2 in the world, second only to the United States of America. In fact, the Philippines is a pioneer in geothermal, and geothermal is one of the cheapest, and it is a renewable source of energy. In other words, it continues to produce the heat from the bowels of the earth to produce the steam for electricity. So on that basis, we should be cheaper. We also have one of the major natural gas generation of electricity from our Malampaya gas through some of these plants are San Lorenzo, Santa Rita, and Ilihan power plants. So that should be much cheaper also. Yet they indexed it to the price of oil. Pinako sa price of oil. Why? When it is our own resource. When it should be priced lower so that our industrialization, manufacturing can prosper. And then, of course, we have a lot of hydroelectric power plants. We have mentioned Agus Pulangi in Mindanao. We have Angat and other power plants here in Luzon. We did not mention the geothermal in Bicol, Tiwi, Macban. In the Visayas, the Togonon. Of course, we mentioned Mount Apo, and so on. But in terms of hydroelectric, the Cory Aquino government before also postponed or cancelled many projects, not just the Bataan nuclear power plant, but the Kaseknan Dam, for example, the Laiban Dam. These have both irrigation components and hydroelectric components. They were also postponed and cancelled. And when Ramos started to revive some of them, like Kaseknan, the electricity they are charging from that would amount to 20 pesos per kilowatt hour, when the normal rate today of Napocor would be around 5 pesos per kilowatt hour generation cost. So why do we have the highest power cost in Asia when we have not only normal power generation cost, but we have actually very many reasons for having the lowest cost, such as geothermal. It is the reason for the high power cost, despite these natural blessings, is the Electric Power Industry Reform Act, which privatizes the electric industry sector and makes it, instead of a public service, a profit industry for big corporations. It should not be for profit. Electricity is a commodity like air and water that everybody needs and all our industries need. It should be for public service. That is why it is called a public utility. Utility for the use of the public, not for the profit of maybe 6 corporations and oligarch families in the Philippines.